Michelle Trachtenberg, known for her iconic roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl, tragically passed away at the age of 39. The shocking loss has sent waves of grief through her fans, colleagues, and loved ones, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and cherished memories. Michelle Trachtenberg's official cause of death has been confirmed by New York City authorities: complications related to diabetes. The actress, who passed away in February, died due to complications of diabetes mellitus, according to the medical examiner, who based the findings on lab results. Diabetes mellitus is the medical term for diabetes, though it doesn't specify whether Michelle had type 1 or type 2. The medical examiner has ruled Michelle's death as natural, effectively closing the investigation into her passing. As previously reported, Michelle's mother discovered her unresponsive after she spent the night at her New York City apartment earlier this year. Paramedics were called to the scene, but sadly, Trachtenberg was pronounced dead on arrival. It was known that Michelle underwent a liver transplant prior to her death. According to the Health Resources and Services Administration, around 20% of liver transplants in 2023 were performed on patients with fatty liver disease, a condition often associated with diabetes and obesity. However, it's unclear if that was the reason behind Michelle's transplant. Following Michelle's passing, many of her co-stars and fans paid heartfelt tributes, including Sarah Michelle Gellar, Blake Lively, Allison Hannigan, Kenan Thompson, and several other prominent celebrities. Trachtenberg was known for her roles in iconic Nickelodeon projects such as The Adventures of Pete and Harriet the Spy. Following her passing, her family chose not to have an autopsy performed, citing religious reasons. Sarah Michelle Gellar shared an emotional tribute to her Buffy the Vampire Slayer co-star Michelle Trachtenberg following her unexpected passing, a heartfelt message that's sure to hit fans of the show hard. The actress shared a series of photos of the two together, both behind the scenes and on set, accompanied by a heartbreaking caption. "Michelle, listen to me. Listen. I love you. I will always love you. The hardest thing in this world is to live in it. I will be brave. I will live for you." Any Buffy fan will immediately recognize the significance of Gellar's caption. Trachtenberg portrayed Buffy's younger sister, Dawn Summers, and in the emotional Season 5 finale, Gellar's Buffy sacrifices herself after telling Dawn, "The hardest thing in this world is to live in it. Be brave. Live for me." Without a doubt, it's the most emotional tribute to Michelle, reflecting the deep sisterly bond they shared not just on screen but in real life as well. Michelle was found unresponsive by her mother Wednesday morning, lying in bed at her NYC apartment. Her death comes just months after her liver transplant, with sources confirming it resulted in liver and thyroid complications. It's believed her body may have rejected the transplant, potentially contributing to her passing. Blake Lively is remembering her former co-star Michelle Trachtenberg, praising her for always giving 200% and standing up for what she believed in. The actress took to Instagram just hours after news of Michelle's passing to honor the star, sharing a photo from their first meeting and reflecting on her time with her former Gossip Girl co-star. Blake shared that Michelle brought an undeniable energy to every room she entered, living life to the fullest, laughing heartily at jokes, confronting authority when she saw injustice, and always expressing pride in being an actor, even in an industry that can be challenging. Lively also recalled a specific detail, mentioning that Michelle always wore a caramel-scented lip gloss, a memory that now instantly brings Trachtenberg to mind. Lively urged her fans not to take moments with old friends for granted, reminding them that tragedy can strike when least expected and that time spent with loved ones will always be something to cherish. Blake concluded her post by saying the world has lost a deeply sensitive and good person in Michelle. Trachtenberg and Lively shared multiple scenes together on Gossip Girl, with Michelle portraying Georgina Sparks, a troublesome, hard-partying friend of Blake's character, Serena Vander Woodson. Originally intended as the series' main antagonist, Michelle's character appeared in just 28 episodes. However, over time, her character eventually made her way into the inner circle of the protagonists, earning their trust and favor. Michelle was pronounced dead early Wednesday morning after police and paramedics responded to a call about a woman in cardiac arrest and found her unresponsive, according to law enforcement sources. She was declared dead at the scene. Another source revealed that Michelle had received a liver transplant within the past year. While it's unclear if this contributed to her death, we are told authorities are treating it as a natural death. Ed Westwick, along with several other of Michelle's Gossip Girl co-stars, also shared tributes to her on Wednesday. In addition to her role in Gossip Girl, Trachtenberg was known for her performances in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, 17 Again, Inspector Gadget, Eurotrip, Mercy, and many more. Michelle Trachtenberg was a truly wonderful person who left us far too soon, according to her Buffy the Vampire Slayer co-star. In an interview with James Marsters, the seasoned actor who portrayed the punk vampire Spike in 97 episodes of the iconic TV show, he shared that his heart is heavy with sorrow over Michelle's loss. Marsters described the world as having lost a beautiful soul, remembering Michelle as fiercely intelligent, hilariously funny, and incredibly talented. He expressed that she was taken far too young, leaving behind many who knew and loved her. Marsters extended his heartfelt condolences to her family, urging people to give them the space they need to heal during this profoundly difficult time. He ended his remarks with a heartfelt message for Trachtenberg. "Godspeed, Michelle. You are deeply missed." As previously reported, law enforcement sources informed us that police and paramedics responded to a call this morning about a woman in cardiac arrest and found Trachtenberg unresponsive. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Other sources revealed that Michelle had undergone a liver transplant within the past year, though it's unclear if that contributed to her death. Michelle starred in 66 episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer as Dawn Summers, the younger sister of Sarah Michelle Gellar's titular character. She and James often shared screen time together. James is among several co-stars who have paid tribute to Michelle, with her gossip girlfriend Ed Westwick also sending out prayers upon hearing the news. Michelle was 39. Michelle Trachtenberg's untimely passing at 39 has stunned both her fans and colleagues, with her former Gossip Girl co-star Ed Westwick sharing a tribute to the star. In a heartfelt message on his IG story Wednesday, Ed posted a photo of Michelle as Georgina Sparks from the beloved teen drama series, captioning it, "So sad to hear of the passing of Michelle Trachtenberg." He added, sending prayers along with a prayer hand and white heart emoji. TMZ confirmed the heartbreaking news, with sources stating that police and paramedics responded to a call about a woman in cardiac arrest and found Michelle unresponsive. She had been discovered by her mother. Michelle was pronounced dead at the scene. The exact cause of her death remains unclear. A separate source informed us that Michelle had recently undergone a liver transplant, and authorities currently believe she passed away from natural causes. It's reported that her body may have rejected the liver transplant within the past year, leading to complications. Michelle became a prominent figure in Hollywood with standout roles, from Harriet the Spy to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, cementing her status as a beloved star. Michelle Trachtenberg's death marks the end of a bright and promising life. From her standout roles to the deep connection she formed with her co-stars and fans, she will be remembered as a fiercely talented and kind-hearted person. Though her passing was sudden, the tributes pouring in from those who knew her best serve as a testament to the lasting impact she had on all who were fortunate enough to work alongside her.